Welcome to ASWB Bachelor of Social Work Exam Practice Test. Our topic today is professional relationships, values, and ethics. Use the link in the description to download the app on the App Store for free practice tests. Number 1. What does emancipation refer to? A. The legal process ending the rights and responsibilities of parents or guardians over minor children. B. The process occurring when a child reaches 15 years of age and starts learning to live independently. C. The process in which an orphan grows up without the support of their parents. D. The legal process deciding which parent gets the responsibility to take care of the child after their divorce. The correct answer is A. The legal process ending the rights and responsibilities of parents or guardians over minor children. Explanation. Emancipation is a legal process that ends the rights and responsibilities of parents or guardians over minor children. However, there can be either partial or complete emancipation. Emancipation involves decision-making authority. Number 2. Which of the following is not among social workers' core values? A. Service. B. Integrity. C. Sympathy. D. Competence. The correct answer is C. Sympathy. Explanation. The mission of the social work profession is rooted in a set of core values. These core values are the foundation of social work practice, including service, social justice, dignity, and worth of the person, importance of human relationships, integrity, and competence. Number 3. When does an ethical dilemma occur? A. When there are conflicts between ethical and legal standards. B. When a social worker works together with others from various professions. C. When a social worker must decide between two viable solutions that seem to have similar ethical value. D. When a social worker does not practice within their areas of competence. The correct answer is C. When a social worker must decide between two viable solutions that seem to have similar ethical value. Explanation. An ethical dilemma is a predicament when a social worker must decide between two viable solutions that seem to have similar ethical value. Sometimes two viable ethical solutions can conflict with each other. Number 4. Social workers defend their clients who are disempowered by society by representing them to make arguments. Which role is the social worker in? A. The broker role. B. The advocate role. C. The mediator role. D. The counselor role. The correct answer is B. The advocate role. Explanation. In the advocate role, social workers champion the rights of others with the goal of empowering the client system being served. Social workers speak on behalf of clients when others will not listen or when clients are unable to do so. Social workers have a particular responsibility to advocate on behalf of those disempowered by society. Number 5. What should social workers do if a client lacks the capacity to provide consent? A. Make decisions on behalf of the client. B. Refuse to provide the treatment because it mostly depends on the client. C. Postpone the treatment until the client is able to give informed consent. D. Seek permission from an appropriate third party. The correct answer is D. Seek permission from an appropriate third party. Explanation. When clients lack the capacity to provide consent, social workers should protect clients' interests by seeking permission from an appropriate third party and informing clients in a manner consistent with the client's level of understanding. Number 6. Which of the following is not among the key roles of social workers in problem-solving process? A. Psychologist. B. Case manager. C. Mediator. D. Resource allocator. The correct answer is A. Psychologist. Explanation. Social worker roles in the problem-solving process include consultant, advocate, case manager, catalyst, broker, mediator, facilitator, instructor, mobilizer, resource allocator, and so on. Number 7. What determines the role that social workers will play? A. The age and the gender of the clients. B. Relationship status between the social worker and clients. C. The fee for the service that the clients can afford. D. The nature of client problems. The correct answer is D. The nature of client problems. Explanation. The primary role of social workers is to act as a resource that assumes various roles, depending upon the nature of client problems. Number 8. While working with a client, a social worker unconsciously uses the client's dependency to feel powerful. What does the social worker experience? A. Countertransference. B. Transference. C. Countertransference. D. Momentary emotion. The correct answer is A. Countertransference. Explanation. A social worker who unconsciously uses the client's dependency to feel powerful may be experiencing countertransference. The social worker then should look at how a client may be eliciting this reaction. Once it has been identified, a social worker can ask a client what his or her feelings are toward a social worker, or explore how they relate to unconscious motivations, desires, or fears. Number 9. What is characterized by emotional fatigue and feeling inadequate due to not being able to change clients' life circumstances? A. Secondary trauma. B. Burnout. C. Compassion fatigue. D. Exhaustion. The correct answer is B. Burnout. Explanation. Burnout is a state of physical, emotional, psychological, or spiritual exhaustion. It can be manifested by cynicism or a lack of satisfaction in working with clients to resolve their problems. Burnout is characterized by emotional fatigue and feeling inadequate due to not being able to change clients' life circumstances. Many factors can contribute to burnout, including client, organizational, or contextual variables. Number 10. With regard to legal mandates, how many distinct sets of requirements must social workers be aware of? A. 3. B. 4. C. 5. D. 6. The correct answer is C. 5. Explanation. With regard to legal mandates, social workers must be aware of 5 distinct sets of requirements, including constitutional law, statutory law, regulatory law, court-made or common law, and executive orders. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for updated videos every week.